themselves from any further discussions, any further votes. If you are gonna gain from any of this, or your family, your immediate family is gonna gain from this, I do think you have a vested interest in the conflict of interest.
Any more comments?
Mike Johnson, I'd like to say thanks to everybody here. I don't see one, well, maybe one or two, that are actually for this turbine. You people on the board, you've made your decisions. The only reason all these people are here is you don't give a damn. You don't listen to them. You didn't listen to them the last time about putting the tower up. Now, what about this time? Are you gonna vote for the people, or are you gonna vote for yourselves, right? And that's the sad part of it. All these people, okay, the schools are gonna get more money. Who's gonna vote for that? You can trust government to come in here and say, oh, we're gonna give schools more money now, because electric companies coming in. It ain't gonna happen. Nobody is. There's few people gonna make money off it. I guess I don't blame them. If they're that greedy, they don't care about their neighbors, well, okay. But the rest of us are sick and tired of it. Everybody comes in here and says, oh, you got a beautiful place. Well, not for long. Thank you. That's all I got.
Any more comments?
I'm Wendy Spatala from Douglas Township. My husband and I moved out here about 5 years ago, and we were born and raised in the city. We put up with light pollution, noise pollution, industrialization. We came to our twins happy. We came out here for a nice, quiet life. I can't stand to see what's happening. There's such division. There's pro, there's against. It's like politics came in and tore this community apart. Now, I've only been here for 5 years, but I love it. You could never take me back to the city, so I don't think you guys realize what you have here. Go live in the city for 6 months and come back and tell me you prefer the city. This is the way of life. This is what God gave us. So please consider the disruption, the noise, the industrialization that is coming to rural Montgomery County. Thank you.
Jessica Quakel, Cato Township. Something I don't hear much about is the bats. If we lose our bats, I mean, they're a critical role for insect control, and I mean, they play a really important role in our food chain. If you haven't ever looked into a world without bats, it's a prediction of where we're going to be if we don't have bats. It's definitely worth educating yourself. It's unfortunate that your milk isn't going back to the same community in which it's coming, or which it's going out of, because I do know a couple farmers where it does. It gets sold to the local pizza shop, and it gets put in the community. So that's unfortunate. That's it.
Cheryl from the Wayne County. Are Lisa and Kelly related?
No,
No,
just to just what?
just asking.
Any more? Okay. That's the end of public comment. We usually go around at the end of the meeting, if the board's got anything to say. Okay.
Yes, several things to round up. First of which is on the roads. I drove Church Road several times lately, and they have sealed the county sealed the part that they asked us to do for them. The part that they've been asking us for the last couple of years. culverts in on the other section, they have not done nothing to the rest of it. The rest of the road that they're supposed to be working on, they have not done nothing. Second thing that I wanted to address, I myself have not gotten a River Valley shopper since COVID hit, and several people have stated the same. So this week I called River Valley, and first person I talked to says, well, we're cutting some of the routes, I'm not sure if that's one of them. Second person that called me back said that she was going to address it and that she would talk to the driver. When I talked to that person, she said she was the one that does the hiring and firing for that area. I mean, for the drivers. I told her that that the reason that we're not getting papers in Winfield Township is because they don't have anybody, that I would be willing to do it just because the township needs to have the paper because we're paying them to deliver to Winfield Township. You know, we're paying the ads. And I told her that if that was the situation that I would be willing to, she said she would get it resolved. We'll see.
So yes, we've been running most of our.
I think we've got the Animal Planning Commission, we've done the CDA on September the 1st, and that's gonna be a,
We can't hear you.
we have a, CDA, or Zoning Board of Appeals, on September the 1st, which is involving 2 parcels here in Anvil. There'll be a lot line adjustment.
We also have one coming up the
25th. Ads, everything's on the, bulletin board in the window. The only other thing I have, I think, is we as board members have there's an association called the Township Association. We go to that, and it's more or less a training session for, elected officials only. So we will be attending that on the 17th of August. That's it.
I guess I was gonna make a comment, in the next 2 weeks, I plan on taking a day and driving to Isabella County and observing as much as I can. I ask as many people as I can questions. And I plan on spending the whole day there, just to try to get a feel for what the community, what the dislikes, what the likes, just try to get a good sense of what the project is like. I guess I drove through there, I drove up there, did by, but I've never spent a whole day trying to see what the project is really like.
Thank you, John.
Don't take the impact to work,
Please.
they'll turn them down.
Well, we can't get more than a couple people at a time, otherwise we'll have forms. But, yes. Other,
In response to Steve's comment about the newspaper,
oh,
I just wanted to offer up the daily news. We're the county paper of record, and we put all the public notices from townships on our website for free, in addition to our pages, which I think is a huge bonus to get information.
I'll even make note of that for.
Did Pearson switch to daily news?
So, Okay, no further business, I move to adjourn.
Is there any-
Or, all those in favor?
Elizabeth, did you say free for website but not for putting it in the paper?
Correct, but it's still a very affordable, competitive rate compared to the other. But it automatically goes online for free.
Because when you told me before about putting an ad in, I never got anything back from them.
Let me follow up on that, okay? If you're interested, I will follow up on that.
Okay, because Paul, Paul, the girl, he said, email me, I emailed it out, and never got something.
Okay.